Hello, this is Chloe. In this video, I'll be showing you how to crochet this little Among Us character. This is what it looks like. So here are the materials you will need. The materials you will need are some size 4 medium weight yarn in 2 colors. So the first color is any color that you'd like, basically. This is a pink color. It's Big Twist Value yarn that I spun up into a cake. You also need some gray yarn. You cannot change this unless you do some sort of white color for the eye type of goggle part of the Among Us character. You will also need a size G 4.25mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, and scissors. So let's get started. To start off, we will take our color of choice, not the gray or white color, just the color you chose for the color of the character. Then we will make a magic circle. So to do this, you make an X on your finger, take your crochet hook, then go into the first loop and pull the second loop through the first loop. Then yarn over and pull through. This is what our magic circle should look like. Now we're going to chain 1, and then we're on to round 1 for the leg, the first leg of our character. So for round 1, we will do 6 single crochets into the magic circle. To do a single crochet, you just go into the magic circle, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So do this 6 times. After that, we will slip stitch to the first single crochet we made. Do not slip stitch to the chain, just the single crochet. And then we will pull on the end, so it'll close up the hole in the middle. Now we will chain 1 and we're on to round 2. For rounds 2 to 3, we will do 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So you just start at the first stitch, then, oops, I did a slip stitch on accident. So you just go into the first stitch and do a single crochet. And then in every stitch after that, you just do 1 single crochet. So at the end of rounds 2 and 3, because we're repeating round 2 for round 3, you should have 6 single crochets altogether. At the end of round 3, this is what your leg should look like. It's just a tiny little stub thing. So this is one character I did, and this is our first leg. We will just be making another leg the same way, and then we'll crochet the 2 together, and then we'll just go up to the top, and then we add the goggle eye thing. So for this leg, we will finish off. So just pull up the loop, take your scissors, and cut the yarn, and then finish off. Whoops. And finish off. So that is our first leg. We will repeat making this leg for the second leg. So just repeat the first 3 rounds of the leg. So make a magic circle. And then chain 1. Then just do those 3 rounds for the leg, the second one. Then we'll be ready to attach the first and second legs together to start on the body. Here is my second leg. For each of the legs, I just tucked the ends into the insides. So now, do not finish off on the second leg. You keep the working yarn, which is this. You keep it, so you do not cut it. Now we're going to chain 1, and then take our other leg that we made. Then we will slip stitch to 1 stitch that is on the top of the leg. I'll just do this one. And now our legs are connected for the character. Now for round 1 of the body, we will chain 1 and then do 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So I will show you how to single crochet into this chain as well. So whenever you get to the parts where you finished, well, the part where you finished off on the first leg, you just go into it like a normal stitch. So you just single crochet into it. Now that we are at the part where we attached the first and the second legs together with a chain, we will just go into one side of the chain. So just one little loop here, and then make a single crochet, just as though it were a stitch on one of the legs. Then we will just continue on with crocheting into each stitch. Once we've done 1 single crochet into each stitch, we will slip stitch to the first single crochet we made. And then we are done with round 1 of the body. Now we are going to chain 1 to start round 2. For round 2, we will just do 1 single crochet into each stitch around. We will be repeating round 2 for 7 rounds, so this is what our character looks like after 7 rounds. Now we will do round 9 for the body. So to do round 9, you do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then a decrease into the next 2 stitches. So to do a decrease, you go into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through, then into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, then you yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your crochet hook. So repeat this around. At the end of round 9, slip stitch to the first stitch and chain 1. Now is the time to stuff your Among Us character. So just take some stuffing. I forgot to mention this in the materials part. So just stuff the character. There's Teddy. That's my little Chihuahua Teddy. He likes the stuffing. but just stuff the character until it's like pretty firm. You don't want it to be all bendable, because it'll just go into the shape that you don't want it to be. Then continue on to the next row. So for the next row, we will do 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then a decrease into the next stitch. So just repeat this around by doing 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then a decrease into the next 2 stitches rather. So just repeat this around. At the end of the round, we'll slip stitch to the first stitch and chain 1. Now for the next round, we will do 1 decrease into each, into every 2 stitches around. Then we'll be finished with the body of our character. Then all we have to do is make the eye, like gray eye part. Then we'll be finished. So at the end of the round, we will slip stitch to the first decrease, and we will finish off. So just pull the loop up and cut the yarn. Make there be a long enough tail so that you can sew the end in. And now we're ready to start the gray part of our Among Us character. For the gray part, I'm using this gray DK weight yarn because I did not have any worsted weight yarn that was gray. So I'll be holding this DK yarn with 2 strands, but you'll want to use some gray worsted weight yarn. So what we're going to do is make a slip knot. To do this, we will take our end and then make 2, wrap the yarn around our finger twice, then pull 1 loop over the other twice. Then we take our crochet hook, and now we are going to chain, let me see. Now we're going to chain 6. So to make a chain, you just yarn over and pull through. So do this 6 times. And then we will do 1 single crochet into the second chain from our crochet hook, and in each chain across. Then we will chain 1 to start round 2, and then turn. For round 2, we will do 1 increase into the first single crochet. So just do 2 single crochets into the first stitch. And then do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. And then an increase into the last stitch. That is how we do round 2. For round 3, we will chain 1 and turn. For round 3, we will do 1 single crochet into each stitch across. Now for row 4, we will chain 1 and turn. Then we will do 1 decrease in the next 2 stitches, and then 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Whoops. And then we will do a decrease in the last 2 stitches to finish making the eye mask for the character. Then we will finish off and sew the mask to the face part of our character. So just sew the mask on. I hope you enjoyed learning how to crochet this cute little Among Us character. And thanks for watching. Bye!